Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going pretty good, Mike. It's going pretty good. I mean, this is the third time we've attempted to start this podcast, but besides that, I think we're doing good. And what are we watching? What are we have been watching today?
Okay, apparently my co-host can't speak, but we watched My Hero Academia, episode name, Go.
Episode name was Go?
Yeah, I believe so.
Really?
Yeah, I could actually...
I thought it was called Midoriya is Stressed.
I'll be honest with you, I might have been looking at the other one.
Hey man, we could both be wrong here. I don't know.
Yes.
We could be...
Hold on. I got this. I got this. I got this. I got this. I got this.
I trust you. I trust you.
Go! Exclamation point! Exclamation point! But yes, you are also right though. He is completely stressed out throughout the whole.
No, because when I went to watch
episode.
it, when I went to watch it and typed up the episode number, I saw a thing and it said Midori is stressed, and I was like, okay. Whatever.
I'll be honest, Steve. I watch it on an app that just
Oh, what? What?
Yeah, so I don't know if it's like exactly real or what. I'm going with it,
Some fake name. All right, I had before we get into anything.
Well, you know how those I know those pirated sites. I mean,
they could be
perfectly legal, 100% good standing site.
They could be like user submitted titles. I know what you mean. They're usually accurate, but sometimes they throw a trickster at you.
Well, yeah, it's because they go through Wikipedia or something and they go, oh, this is it. But yet Wikipedia is basically just made up of whoever the hell wants to go on there and make up whatever the hell they want.
Exactly. All right. First question. Is this a different intro or am I just not paying attention? I know I asked this before.
What are you talking about? Cinematic or song?
Both, because the beginning half seemed different to me. The end half I recognized, but the first half seemed different.
I'm going to go with the song. No. The song is the same, I believe.
The song is the same. Yes, I so.
I want to say, like always, they throw a couple little different new things.
Yeah,
but
did they change something?
They might have,
because it really stood out. I was like, all right, either I just don't pay attention or this is different.
100% since the start of the season, I don't think Eri was in it, but now she is.
Yeah.
So I want to say they added...
I always recognize her from the end, the part where she's falling, and I recognize that from the last 2 weeks. So that's been there a little bit now. But the beginning parts I really wasn't sure. They show everyone lining up, all the heroes, and I saw the Centipeder. Yeah. And I didn't see him last time unless I just
want to know, what is his power? Is he have all the powers of a fucking centipede?
He's like Ant-Man. He's got the proportional size and strength, so he's probably a really good hero.
Which also, I thought that, you know what, I'll save it for when we get to the part in the show I was going to. But also, did you see in the episode crap? You know what? Yeah, I'll just do it. This one at least. Did you see the one guy that looks like the animated series of Iron Man in it?
You were talking about him last time.
Yeah, he was in this one. He actually was like a character in it. You saw him standing behind Midoriya.
I didn't see him.
All right, it's just basically a guy with all red outfit, but the yellow face. Kind of looks like Iron Man.
I mean, I probably definitely did see him, but I don't know. I just probably didn't notice it. And probably he looks nothing like Iron Man. You're just saying that.
He doesn't, but he just has the color scheme of the one from the animated series, or the.
What do you mean the animated series? Iron Man is always red and yellow.
I want to say if you watched the one from Nickelodeon that was the anime almost adaptation.
Mm-hmm. Armored Adventures.
It kind of looked like his exact getup.
All right.
But let's just jump right into this.
Yeah. All right. So you jump into it. What do you got? What are your notes? I want to hear your notes.
Basically, they went from they did a little recap of the meeting from the last episode.
Yeah.
Where it was a really good was a really good point. I think they did because you never seen it in like the first season, the second season of all the thought out planning. Like usually they were just like, oh shit, freaking villain, you guys, come on, let's go, and freaking just went after him. But
Hmm.
now like this like a whole sting operation.
I told you, man. You got to get that. You got to get that info.
Yeah.
Got to get that good data.
They also they went back to training. They were told not to like tell anyone, not to
Hmm.
talk to anyone about the whole plan. I don't know why, but like what would
It's a
really
secret.
happen?
Hey man, it's a secret operation. You don't want to be letting everyone in on the secret if it's a secret. Come on,
Yeah,
I
but
can't. I don't trust.
I don't know.
I don't think I'm gonna tell you anything. I, I
I
don't
don't
think I
know
can
if
trust you
I
with a
would
secret
not be
now.
able to. I don't think that I would be able to not tell you. Like if they were like, hey, yeah, don't tell little Steve, and I'll be like, but come
So if you're
on, I gotta
if you
tell
were
little Steve.
secretly on another podcast behind my back, you wouldn't. And they said, "Don't tell little Steve." You would tell me.
Oh, I would. I'd be like, hey, little Steve, I got to talk to you. Like, you're not the only podcast in my life.
Crushing, crushing.
Oh,
Wow.
shut up. You were trying to weasel your way out of this. You were gonna try to replace me with a girl. I know you.
Mike, I would never replace you. How could I? How could I replace you?
Craigslist.
Need man for anime podcast.
Okay, that's a little creepy. Need man for podcast.
Say nothing else. Leave my number. Need podcast man.
No, you don't want to freaking do that. You freaking put a burner number, man.
Oh yeah, let me go get a burner phone for anime podcast partners.
Dude, I have freaking like weird people calling me that literally speak Chinese or something.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Back up, back up. Why are they calling you? Who's calling you?
I have no idea.
Like
But like,
robocalls or like real people?
no, it's like a real. I want to say it sounds like a real person, but it's just speaking a completely different language that I don't know. I don't know how they got my
I'm
number.
so glad that's happening to you because that sounds awesome.
Not really, because I don't freaking answer it. So it's like,
I used to get a lot of robocalls, but it was like the same numbers over and over and over, and I blocked those like 5 or 6, and it hasn't really been a problem since.
by the way, if you want to call me, my number is 555-55-555. That is 55.
Leave a voicemail.
Or text me. I don't know. Honestly, I'm waiting.
So let's. We're gonna get so off track. So I'm gonna try
Okay.
to steer us back. Steer us back on track.
I'll steer back on. Uh, Gravity Girl, Froppy, and Red Riot, I believe,
Yes.
were all given the option that if they didn't want to go down on this mission or go in and be a part of this, they could say no, no consequences. They'd just be off the mission.
Hmm.
That's something that I didn't pick up on the last episode, but I'm pretty sure that was new to the whole thing. And if the League of Villains is involved in the I guess whatever the heck the
Hmm.
overhaul and his crew are doing,
Yeah.
they are no longer part of the mission.
Yeah. I did.
They are
I
kicked
did.
off that.
Yep. I did catch up on that. That they didn't want. They didn't know if the league was involved yet, but they said that if they were like, it's too dangerous.
Well, yeah, because then I feel like it's like that one thing that we were talking about. I think the last podcast was it, where it's like there'll be a burden almost. Like then they'll have to be fighting off these guys and also saving the kids.
Yeah.
And no, you don't want that because then that's just too much.
It takes your mind off the main mission. It's too much to worry about.
And especially they have to save that little girl.
Yeah. But I mean, little did they know, the Overhaul's gang and the Hassaikai, or however you say it, is maybe more powerful and more dangerous than the League of Villains.
I'll be honest. I think I definitely think Overhaul is like
Yeah.
stronger than. I wouldn't say he's stronger than All for One.
No, definitely not. But
No,
that
I don't
quirk's
think
pretty
anyone would be.
powerful. Yeah.
But I would say if there was a ranking system, I think he'd be in like the top five, maybe even number two.
Hmm.
But it's all depending on like very variables, you know, like
It's all the matchup too. If he's going up against a guy yeah, it totally depends on who he's fighting. Jeez, I get so tongue tied. I don't know why. Um, but I wanted to say that Midoriya is that what you call him? Do you call him
uh
Deku
I call
or
him. You could really call him either.
yeah?
Midoriya, I believe, is his real name. But Deku is his uh
It's
superhero name.
his jokey name. Like that's what they called him as a kid.
Yeah, I
I
think I
I'm gonna
think it
call
was
him.
like. I'll be honest. I think it's like a insult.
Yeah, I think that's what Bakugo called him. But I'm gonna call him
But
Midoriya because that's
quick
the top name.
question, a little
Yes.
off topic, but wasn't isn't there like Deku in Zelda?
Mhm.
Okay,
Isn't
I
that the
thought
tree? The Deku tree?
yeah, the thing that shoots nuts at you, I think, or
Mhm.
because
Yeah.
I'll
No,
be honest,
you're right.
I was thinking, I was like, why does that sound familiar?
No. Yeah. No. That's you're good there.
But back to the episode.
Yeah. Let me say what. Let me say my thing. Um, I was gonna say Midoriya is feeling sad and like stressed. I wrote that he has a lot happening right now. He has the feeling of regret for not having saved Eri when he could. Him and Miria went there the first time and they found her. He has the knowledge that All Might's gonna die, or yeah, I'd say the knowledge because Night Eye it's a pretty sure thing. And he also has the stress of having to become the number one hero if All Might dies on stacked on top of his one of his best friends dying. He has to take his mantle. So like
I'll be honest though, like he doesn't have to be number one. If he's up in the top 10, you know, I feel like that's still good.
yeah, I just think that with All Might's power kind of comes the number one position. You know.
I don't know, cause like I want to say like yeah he has like a great power, but dude I think it is it Todoroki that has the ice and the
Fire. Yeah.
yeah. I think he is honestly like the coolest. He has like I love ice and
Well,
fire
well, yeah.
powers.
Well, yeah. Coolest doesn't have any determination on the ranking.
Kind of does.
I just
Name one unpopular superhero that's like the best. I'll wait.
name one unpopular superhero.
Yeah, that's one of the best top five of like you know I guess the world that they're in.
Squirrel Girl. I mean, she
See, I'll be
killed
honest. I was trying to.
Galactus. I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure that you were gonna go with like a kick-ass reference or something.
No, Squirrel Girl. I wouldn't say she has cool factor. I mean, that's dependent on personal preference too. But when I look at Squirrel Girl, she's not as cool as like the Hulk or somebody. But she has that power.
Well, quick question. Like you know, she has all the powers of a squirrel. You know, like I like squirrels.
I don't think she has the power, but she has the command over squirrels.
Even cooler. Freaking squirrel army. Oh,
No, yeah,
the
she.
things I could do, Steve.
That's
I
why
could
she's
take over a small town.
That's why she's so powerful. Um, yeah, I like this episode because it was a little bit introspective on Midori and what he's going through. But like he's got to do this big mission with all these guys. He's got to, do the thing, and he's all this stuff. He's got a lot on his plate.
Well, yeah, he does. He's he's a little stressed out.
Mm-hmm.
He needs to take like something to calm himself out.
He needs to take some.
Ritalin.
Going off of that, not Ritalin, but going off of my thing, I just wanted to take a pause and say I don't like how you don't see everyone together all the time. You
What do
know,
you mean?
remember
Like
like
Todoroki, Bakugo,
yeah,
and
Bakugo. Like I have them listed explicitly. I said Bakugo and Todoroki used to be main characters, but they're pushed to the side anymore. You know,
well, you know
like
what
I
it is. I
really
think they're making room for your heart for more heroes.
I don't have room in my heart for more heroes. Like I like I like the arcs where it was either everyone with each other helping or everyone against each other trying to work. But like I liked that cast of characters of like Yaoyorozu, Froppy, Grapes, and like all the OG gang. Tokiyomi is we don't even see him anymore. They mentioned that he's off in his own work study, but he's like gone.
I get what you're saying.
Like I get it. The show has to evolve, but I like what it was. I like the old formula.
You know what it is? It's probably, you know what they might do? They might have like their own character arcs.
Yeah.
Like obviously this one is gonna be Midoriya and Midoriya, Deku, whatever the
Yeah,
heck
but do
you
you
want to call
really
them.
see this show spending like a half season or a few episodes on those other characters?
Who knows? They might even have a spin-off series.
Spin off. Oh, I like that.
Like you know, like
I
I
don't
want to
think so, but I like
kind of
that.
like how Full Metal Alchemist and Brotherhood, like it kind of like
Mhm.
showed different sides.
Mhm. I just think it's a classic anime thing of like the main characters are cool, but sometimes the side characters are so interesting. Like, and you only see them in bits and pieces, but it makes them that much cooler.
Not to mention, like, who knows? They might do like a thing like, oh yeah, and then like, oh yeah, 30 years in the future, boom, they get back together and they're like, oh, dude, we used to go to UA together. Like, how have you been, motherfucker?
I
I just love how. I'll be honest, like
I think it
for
would
an
be cool if they
adult
were.
show that we're like doing on like the podcast, we don't fucking curse that much.
Yeah, but I have to put it explicit every time because we always slip one in.
You mean just this one right now?
Yes.
Okay.
But I mean, there's always one per episode, so I always mark it explicit anyway.
Really? I don't remember us ever cursing.
I don't know. I mean, if you wanna transition to a clean show, let me know.
Fuck that shit.
Okay, there we go.
All right.
But oh my god. But to your point of 30 years in the future, I would like to see Todoroki and Midoriya as like rivals, kind of like All Might and
Well, yeah.
Endeavor
Who knows?
are. I
They
think it'd be
might.
pretty cool. That'd be pretty cool if they did like ever did like a flash
Who
forward
knows?
episode.
What if Midoriya, boom, rival, Embor,
Endeavor.
Endeavor? Why? I'm thinking of fucking Pokemon now, aren't
Pokemon.
I?
Well, actually, Bakugo would be his rival, but
No. He's going for the new number one. He's gonna.
he's gonna be the number one, and they're just gonna have the rival for 2 and 3.
Yeah.
Alright,
Or who knows? This freaking little Deku motherfucker is gonna just be like, oh yeah, fuck you, guy. I'm number one, and then like
He's
they're
gonna
gonna
be like,
go
"Oh,
from
yeah?"
there, and this like 30-year-old man's gonna go like, really? You're gonna fucking challenge me? You're fucking 12.
I'm gonna defer to you on any notes you had around this point, because the next things I have kind of get into the leading up to the
Ending?
end of the episode, and I didn't know if you wanted to go there that quick or if you had anything else.
I just have, from what I saw in the episode, Rocklock apparently has powers like Gravity Girl.
Yeah, I like that guy. I like when they show him like jumping off the roof or whatever, and he uses the thing to do the thing.
Hardcore parkour, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
Yeah, he runs around with a fucking wooden plank in his backpack. Not the weirdest thing I apparently saw in this episode.
Definitely not the weirdest thing, but it kind of raises a question of like, or not the question, but like the idea that
Side chick?
No, some of these heroes suck.
Well, yeah, lesser known local heroes.
Yeah, like yeah, I know that's the hope of everyone they're trying to get together, but like there's like pro heroes are just like leagues above the What is he gonna do against someone with a real superpower? You know.
I don't know. He controls that fucking piece of wood. He could throw it at your head or something. I don't know.
There's like a weird hierarchy there. It's like you have people with pro powers or
Okay,
pro heroes.
let's be real here. So let's say there's like a top 100 of superheroes. He's definitely at that 100 spot. Or no, you know what? We'll put him at 95 because there probably could be some.
There's
people
probably
who's
like
worse.
5 worse.
Like Grape, like Grape guy. But also
Yeah.
we technically threw him in the sidekick category. So
Yeah. But even if there's sidekicks, that brings up the thing of like.
well,
okay,
everyone has sidekicks.
Yeah, but there's the pro heroes. Pro heroes are like they got the best powers, and then you go to all the way to the bottom. You got the worst pro heroes are better than the sidekicks, or kind of on par with them. You got the worst sidekicks. You got people in that range. You got what's his name, Rocklock.
Yeah, Rocklock.
You got him, like.
Now the one other thing you don't know, who knows? Maybe he can fucking float only wooden pieces.
But then you also have regular humans. So as stupid as his power may be, there's regular humans that still have no powers.
That is true.
So he's like, okay.
Quick question: does Midoriya's mom have a power? Or is it one of those like helpful powers for work?
Yeah, doesn't she have some kind of power?
I don't know.
I think she did. Midoriya's mom power. I'm gonna Google it real quick. Mom power. Inko. Her name's Inko.
She can shoot.
Attraction of small objects is her quirk.
She can fill printers with ink. Okay, I got it.
And his dad has fire breath, so yeah.
What?
Yeah.
And he fucking had nothing? Oh, you fucking little son of a bitch.
That sucks, dude. Your mom has a decent power, which would be handy. That's like one of the ones that's like, it's not a superpower, but it would make your life a lot easier.
It's Rocklock.
Yeah,
it's
a
helpful
level.
It's helpful for like, I guess, if you were sneaking around to have someone that can keep a freaking wooden board floating so you can parkour from one roof to the other, but other than that, you're fucking useless.
It's like you got to make it across that roof.
I got you.
I got you.
Also, one thing I want to know, can he have multiple boards? Can he like withstand a couple, because I think Gravity Girl can.
Like, is his power wood manipulation? Is that it?
I don't know.
Because that's pretty powerful. If he could just like throw a whole forest at you.
I don't think so. I don't think that's how it works. I think he could either he can control one thing at a time or vast things, like bunch of them, but we don't know yet.
All right, I looked it up real quick.
Rocklock?
His quirk, yes, his quirk is lockdown.
That is very fucking vague on what the hell it does.
Lockdown allows Rocklock to lock objects in a particular point in space. Oh.
Oh, so he is Gravity Girl.
But he doesn't. It can't be.
He's Gravity Girl.
Lockdown has a limit in terms of object force and size. It does not affect living beings.
Okay, so he's worse than Gravity Girl.
I could be.
Okay, so
okay. Question. Okay.
Little Steve. Either way, this is how I'm putting it. If Gravity Girl is 50 on the fucking chart, he is at least 51.
Okay. The prediction: someone's gonna try to shoot a quirk bullet at him, and he's gonna stop it. Or they're gonna shoot it at somebody, and he's gonna stop it.
Ooh, so you think he's matrixing?
I think he has. Well, I mean, if he has lock an object in time and space
yeah,
powers.
But what if it's like what's his Gravity Girl's ability? Has to have it in his hand to fucking manipulate. Kind of like how she can catch a fucking huge ass car, but she has to touch it first, release all, like, I don't fucking know, somehow she does it, but
I don't know.
release She
This
releases
is
the
the
weight and makes it be able to float.
this is the issue that we always come with, though. It's like if you just ask too many questions, all the powers fall apart.
No, not super strength.
Yeah, super strength.
Super speed also. It just
Yeah,
is a.
super speed. Also, you couldn't do anything.
What are you talking about? There is no like. There is no way you can nitpick it.
What do you mean? If you ran by someone or something, they would just blow up.
Well, yeah, but no, that I think that wouldn't work. I'm not entirely sure.
It
But
would.
honestly,
It
I wish I
would.
had super speed, so if that was a thing, I could find out the exact speed that I have to run around people and then rip their clothes off while I ran past.
You would just be like pulling
Mike's
them up in a
Mike's a
tornado.
villain. 100% Mike's a villain. Just
No,
remember,
but at the end of the day, super speed is the best power, and I don't want to hear it. There's like there's no argument either,
I don't know.
and we're not getting into this now.
Steve,
Okay.
Steve,
No.
100%. I don't care what you I don't care what you say. Invisibility is one of the best powers. You just can't get me to think it's
What are you trying to watch me sleep or something?
seriously. Seriously? No. No, I'm not.
All right, good.
I was just going with like, I was going to say like, if you really think about it, if like, the
rob
Flash
a bank.
if the Flash is running and you like just kind of like do that what the fuck was it? Try and trip him basically. Granted, you'd probably break your leg, but that's
No,
besides the
if
point.
the Flash was running and you tried, and he would run through you, he'd be running so fast. You wouldn't trip. You wouldn't trip the Flash. I mean, he might trip, but you'd be dead.
But well, actually, quick. Nah, that.
No, I
that's
think he would
stupid.
die. I think he might die too, because that would be like the equivalent of him just like suddenly stopping going
Yeah,
that fast.
you. they, there would be two bodies. No one knows what the hell happened.
Whoever wants to kill the Flash, if you're listening, just stick your leg out. You got to die too, but
Granted, what the hell else was it? I watched The Flash sometimes,
the
and
show. I can't
yeah.
watch the show. You have to watch every single one to keep up to date.
What are you talking about? Like that, you have to watch The Flash. You have to
You
watch
know,
the
you have to
Arrow,
watch the Flash. You got to watch
DC
Arrow. You
Avengers,
got to
whatever.
watch Legends of Tomorrow. You got to watch all of them.
Okay, yeah, that is true. But yeah, I watched it. Like, apparently now he's infected by Ramses or something like that.
I don't even know what that is. You're speaking gibberish to me right now.
It's basically he's infected by like I guess an old god,
Oh god, that.
and now he
this
like
sounds awful.
it is, and basically he's like he's not in control of his own power. Like he's not in control of his own body. This Ramsey guy is.
That sounds like something the Flash would do, actually. Yeah.
So yeah. But
Um,
now we're going back to the episode where
I was about to say.
we're no longer talking about invisibility. We're no longer talking about super speed, Flash. Well, actually, we might be talking about super speed. But
Will
that's
we?
besides. Well, who's engine legs again?
Oh, Tenya.
Tenya.
Mm-hmm.
Well, basically when Midoriya was all stressed out and whatnot, like he tried to comfort him and he was like, "Hey, if you need to get anything off your chest, like, dude, I'm here for you. Like, you could tell me," because he noticed his friend was very upset.
Mm-hmm. They are.
But like
that's what I want. I want all these characters back together. I hate not seeing everybody.
yeah,
I don't like the
does suck.
Midoriya show. I like the friendship show.
Well, you know what? Like, he's the one that actually like needs the most help. Let's be real.
No, you're
He
right.
is. But I have that. They were doing surveillance on all those areas that Sir Night-Eye put on the map.
Mm-hmm.
And basically they were
did locations.
yeah, of the distribution center, the meeting the place. I'm pretty sure the hangout everyone knows where it is, but no one actually. I don't think anyone actually went to the actual hangout, like the headquarters.
Mm-mm. Well, I don't think they know where the actual headquarters is.
They do. I think. Well, at that. No, they do at that point. They remember they were outside the compound.
Yeah, wait, what am I saying? Is it the place where they raid at the end, the main headquarters?
Spoilers. Yeah.
I
But
yeah.
basically, other than that, I got like later on in the day they get a call to get ready for the mission.
That's where I was. That's where I was gonna get into. They're preparing for the raid. It's almost time. So, but this is about like halfway through the episode, and I kind of said to myself, I was like, they're probably gonna get there, do some build up, and maybe start, but we're not gonna see any like crazy stuff just yet.
Yeah, 100%.
They're gonna milk this one a little bit.
Basically, another thing I had was Fat Gum and his adult humor. This is the first time I've actually heard any adult humor in this whole thing. Was different strokes for different folks. Yeah, I actually made a note of it because I don't think they've actually said any adult humor, and
I
so
mean, I'm the show. I don't know what this show's target audience is because it gets bloody and they have like
I wanna say it's like I don't want to say E for everyone, but like
no.
TM.
It's definitely like
Is
a
it
rough T.
teen mature audience or whatever?
Yeah, like
TMA
it's like in between T and mature. It's not like mature. They're not like cursing or like doing anything crazy, but like there is blood. There is
Well, now I want to say
straight up
there's drug
murder.
use. There's drug use now, so it has to be
Yeah,
mature audience.
No, yeah. It's like in a weird middle spot. But like I feel like younger people could still watch it.
Yeah.
You know.
But basically they found the reason why Fat Gum used different strokes for different folks. Night Eye actually used his quirk on one of Overhaul's thugs.
Yeah, the guy who was buying like a kid. Buying a toy for Eri.
Yeah. It was actually a Glitter Squad Ultimate something.
Yeah.
But yeah. So that's just weird. A grown man freaking getting a doll for in a
It's not
store.
Weird. How do you want him to get it?
Freaking buy it online. You know.
True. But you still gotta buy it though.
Oh yeah, but it's kind of weird when you're by yourself.
What if it was unavailable online?
But Steve, if you're a grown man, kind of acting a little shady, and you're buying this doll, you have to have a kid present for that. Like you can't just go to like a toy store, acting all shady and buying a fucking little girl doll. Like you're freaking probably gonna or I personally would think that you're trying to do some weird shit.
Comes off a little creepy.
Yeah. Like I think he has like the freaking like overcoat, everything.
Yeah,
like,
now he does have the creepy coat. You make a good point there. Maybe you could do without that.
Yeah, like honestly, like maybe if he wore like a Tommy Bahama shirt, maybe cargo shorts.
Is that a more kid-friendly attire, Tommy Bahama?
Well, it's definitely better than fucking wearing an overcoat.
Okay.
You just look like that cool dad that just came from the beach.
You point out the things that I would never think of.
Yeah, I have like this. I don't know. It's just
you have the uncanny ability. That's your quirk.
I have
you point out
the weirdness.
You point out the weirdness. That guy's wearing an overcoat, and he should be wearing Tommy Bahama.
Okay, maybe not that crazy, but like yeah, you don't wanna be shady in a toy store buying a doll.
Yes.
Because apparently Night Eye will fucking use his power and see what the hell you're doing.
He set off some flags. So then they get there. They get to the compound.
Wait, time out.
Okay.
I
All right.
want to say one thing before that. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know,
Ooh.
but I remember a part in the episode, and this really like uh threw me through a little thing. There's a rat. Someone tipped off Overhaul. If you remember that in the episode.
What did he exactly say?
All of a sudden, I want to say I can't remember who was on the phone, but it was Overhaul, another guy, and Mimic, and they were all in the same room, and they got a phone call from someone saying, "Oh, the heroes are suiting up and they're getting with the police and blah blah blah." It so I'm going with
I knew that they knew that they were there. I don't remember phone call though. I could have just completely just forgot it.
but yeah, like
Who do you think it is?
I think that there's like someone like telling them like, "Hey,
Yeah, but
they're
who though?
coming." I don't know because there's
Night
only
Eye?
so many people. No, I don't think it's Night Eye.
You
I don't
don't
think
think?
I don't think he's a bad guy yet.
How would he have all their information though? How would he, why would he know so much about them?
Well, it was right before they showed them getting together with the police at the police academy or police station, where they were handing out the little cheat sheets on
Hmm.
all the bad guys.
I think it's either Night Eye or one of the big three. Or
I
Fat
think
Gum. That's all I could. That's really all it could be.
I'll be honest. I think it's one of the lesser, not known
Oh,
heroes,
you think
like
it's
the
Iron Man?
locals.
You, you think it's Iron Man, don't you?
Nah, I think it might be that Rocklock.
Oh, Rocklock is the big snitch.
I think so.
Hmm.
Other than that, I also have one other thing. Overhaul's dad is in a hospital bed in the compound.
Yes, I
Uh,
picked up on that.
I want to know what the hell was up with that. Like, is there something? Did he like get injured in a fight, or what
Maybe
the
he's
hell is
just
going on?
maybe he's just sick.
Or yeah, that could be it. He could, have
Maybe he's just an old man.
supervillain cancer. I don't know.
Could be supervillain cancer. Maybe he doesn't even have a quirk.
Who knows? He could even have supervillain AIDS.
Oh wait a
Skipped
minute.
HIV.
Wait a minute. Do parents have to have quirks to have kids with quirks? Do we know that?
Hasn't been confirmed or denied.
Okay. So maybe he just has regular cancer.
Well, no, because like, I feel like you have to have super cancer.
Okay.
We're in a world of superheroes. Honestly, what would happen if like superhero gave super cancer to a regular person?
Oh, dude. It'd be done in like a
Super
week.
fucked.
They'd be like, give 5 minutes and they're just drop dead.
All right, you have 5 minutes to make your will. Oh, did I say 5 minutes? I meant 5 seconds. Fuck.
Dead. Okay. They're at the compound.
Yes.
And they're about to go in. And then what happens?
A villain crashes through the door.
Yeah, I love this guy. I don't know who he is, but he's jacked.
Yeah, he looks like he almost looks like that. Was that whale? Isn't that
Yeah.
like a superhero with a whale?
Gang Orca.
Gang
I
Orca,
think.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
Gang,
No,
yeah.
Gang Orca. But this man busts through the door. So obviously they knew they were coming.
Yeah.
And then Dragon Lady.
Yeah,
does her
dragon
thing.
turns into a dragon.
Yeah, that was sick actually.
Dude, I was not expecting that.
No, I thought she might have she had some kind of like super strength or like she can get stronger, but that was like I was like, whoa, okay.
Oh yeah, not to mention, I also I kind of forgot because I was gonna touch subject with it, but then I was like, fuck it. With the whole weird things going on, like in the episode,
Mm-hmm.
apparently Fat Gum runs around with fucking swordfish in his pocket, like swordfish snacks.
He's hungry.
But no, he gave him to the guy that can summon
Yeah.
animals
Eating
to
man.
his.
Mhm. Mhm.
Which also that guy still has cool power, I would say.
So then she's holding him off. He's like their first line of defense. Midoriya and Mirio they're like running together because they're best friends now. And they kind of say the same thing, something along the lines of, "We have to save her. We're gonna save you." Like they're both focused on saving Eri because they could have, but they done messed up.
Well, no, they needed backup. Like I don't think they could have taken
I don't.
Overhaul on.
I mean, they could have, but they didn't know how powerful Overhaul was. They didn't.
Exactly, and especially when your like mentor trainer guy goes, "Oh yeah, if you see him, don't confront him."
Yeah.
And the little girl crashes into you, so you have to confront him.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's a little. It's bad, but it's also like, what are we gonna do? Sir Night Eye said, "Don't do it,"
Gotcha.
and you don't want to piss off Sir Night Eye because he's a little scary.
That's all I had for the regular.
Yeah, I just have basically other than
Episode.
that, ends on an amazing cliffhanger with that the fight about to happen. Yeah, that obviously, like, come on,
Yeah.
like
This
it
is
was
a
about to be
this is a cliffhanger
going
that
down
I'm not
and whatnot.
I'm not upset with. Yeah.
They're trying to get Eri out. The end credits show Eri's childhood. I want to say.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all I got for the episode, other than like the whole, like you said, the ending after the ending credits, they like have like little snippets of, I guess, what's gonna come up in the next episode.
Yeah, the preview. I have a little bit of preview. I put
Hassaikai.
They call them the 8 bullets of the Hassaikai. Yeah, and I guess that they're either strong quirk users who take the steroids to get stronger, because they show another guy
I'm thinking that was
injecting himself
Mimic.
and getting stronger.
was
So I don't
shooting
know
himself
if
up with
they're
something.
naturally powerful or they're yeah.
Yeah, because it was like
Was that
the
maybe
little
who it was? I didn't
little
catch who it
black
was. I know
shadow.
they just all have like the plague masks on. Mm-hmm. And also, I put the preview has a focus on Amajiki, the food guy, and Mirio's friendship.
They're getting engaged.
So I don't know if something's gonna happen between
Yes.
them, or they were kind of showing.
I talked to one of the creators of the
They're getting
show.
engaged.
He was like, "Yeah, they're big
Wow.
wedding scene." There's gonna be blood everywhere.
It's a little random in the middle of a big fight scene, but
Midoriya has the rings.
that's a bold choice.
Don't ask me where he's hiding them.
Oh, interesting. Interesting. My last thing before we get out of here, we were talking about last episode if were the end credits a new thing. They're actually not. I looked it up. The first one is in episode 8 of the first season, and then there's around like 8 or 9, maybe 10 total since then. So it's very sporadic. But I didn't even know.
Honestly,
I didn't even know it was a
shout
thing.
outs
But now
to
I just gotta watch them all now.
Rick and Morty for making me think of that. Because Rick and Morty has all the freaking every week of their show. They always have one. So I was like, oh, you know what? I'm going to actually watch the credits, see what happens after. And I was like, holy shit. It actually has end credits. Granted, I want to say Rick and Morty has better ones because they're like funny. But I will say I want to say it's
yeah.
Yeah, I want to say it's opinion based. I want to say
that's like
I'm
opinion.
better. I like funny. So, granted, it's it's more action packed, the My Hero Academia ones. But I just like the fact that, like, in
Mm-hmm.
Rick and Morty, it's like a subtle nod to a certain thing that happened, like,
Mm-hmm. Or it's
like
just
Mr.
something that
Poopy
has nothing
Butthole.
to do with it at all. It's like off the wall. I'm just curious of what we missed.
Like, are you
If
talking
there's
about, like,
that
all the way
many,
to first season?
like yeah, like I'm wondering what was in the old
Probably some
ones.
crap.
You know? I don't know. Interesting. Um, unless you have
I
everything
ran
else,
through
I
my
ran through
whole
my
list
whole
as
list.
well, sir. I did
I
too.
enjoyed this episode a lot. It got me very excited for the next one. That's gonna be like leading, or like starting right from where this one
Yes.
left off. So I think on the whole, this is a good.
It really
This has been, just
has.
been a good season. Not that the other ones
I'll be honest, like,
weren't,
this
but
one definitely. I'll be
it's just
honest, this
been
one probably
pretty
ties with the one
consistent.
with the the hero tournament. Because I really,
That's probably always gonna be my favorite. I love all them. I love
yeah,
everything
it
about
was
that.
just so great. It was just so, like, you got to see everyone using their quirks for the first time.
Hmm. That's what I liked. I like everyone discovering their powers.
Because that's literally where we found out, like, who has the cool powers. That one has the stupid.
The animation was so good there. Like the Todoroki fight
Well, that's why
is
the rest, like, have, like, pretty crappy ones. They went all the budget there.
yeah. Yeah, they wasted the budget in one episode.
But I don't care. Like, it made the season. It made the whole,
Yeah.
I want to say, show. Like, if that wasn't there, I probably wouldn't have continued watching the show.
That was your make it or
Yeah,
break it.
because, like, it was, like, so cool. Freaking uh, Bakugo ended up in, like, a straitjacket.
That's what I miss, man. I miss all the old gang. Miss my boys. That's it for me. That's it for you. You give me a shameless plug on our stuff.
This was brought to you by Ash Nico. I know she did not actually say that, but I just want to say that. I'm also sponsored by Red Bull now. I got a Red Bull fridge. Also, not actual thing. I actually acquired one, but
So you're not sponsored, and
Ash Nico is
Ash
not
Nico
my girlfriend.
didn't say that.
Oh,
Okay.
we were. Oh god, that's so embarrassing. I'll be honest. For the holiday season, I was able to talk to my contact at Pop Tarts. Code Yummy is still gonna work.
How much do they get off? 1%? Can we up it to
Actually,
2?
no. I talked to him. I got a sweet deal. 0.1% off. Yeah. They drew a hard bargain, but I was like, you know what? My fans need this.
So you save like 6 cents or something, probably.
Maybe, but
Maybe not even.
who knows? But I'm just gonna. I don't want to, say anything too soon, but maybe a toaster strudel might be coming up. I don't know.
I don't like those. I don't want that. Toaster strudels are gross.
Oh
I said
God.
it. I said it. You heard it.
Well, which ones don't you like? Cause, like, honestly, for like a little while, I was liking the chocolate ones.
You know what's good? The breakfast strudely ones with like egg and cheese in them. Those were
Yeah.
good. Those
You know what?
I
You know what
used
also
to
is?
eat those
You know
so
what is
much.
also really good? The Jimmy Dean breakfast sandwiches.
Those are good. Those are good. But those breakfast strudels I used to love those things. And it was either like they're freezing cold or you couldn't eat them hot.
Either lava or freaking an icicle in the middle.
Yeah, it was so weird too. It was like I swear I'm putting these in the toaster the same amount every time.
Dude,
How is
actually,
it?
you know what's actually really weird because um I just got them the other day. The
Mm-hmm.
waffle sizzly at Wawa,
Mm-hmm.
dude, that's amazing.
Good.
Yeah,
Does the waffle have like that maple flavor that all
it
waffles?
does.
Ooh.
It's like that. It's almost, I would say, like a McGriddle, but a better one.
Interesting. Might have to check that out.
And like they use the perfect amount of maple syrup. You know
Just
what I'm
to,
talking about? Like
just to
it it's dry,
pristine.
like the
Yeah,
thing,
yeah.
but you
It's
get the
got the right
flavoring of it.
flavoring. Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's like they mixed it in with the batter, almost. But
Well,
I was thinking honestly, like, maybe it would be better with a little bit more maple syrup. But then I was like, then it's gonna get soggy and like
yeah, no, they
leave your
probably found the
hands
perfect
sticky.
ratio. Hmm.
But do you have any senseless plugs that you wanna? Any
I
promo
mean,
codes that you got?
I
Oh yeah.
haven't. Oh,
Also, not to mention, I forgot that pencil and pen deal still going on.
no, it was pencil and battery, dude.
Oh, it was pencil and
Not
batteries.
pencil and pen. Don't get
Well,
their
no,
hopes up.
I'm not entirely sure, but I think there was also pens for sale.
Maybe. I don't have anything other than the usual. If you're audio listening, check out the YouTube channel. If you're YouTube channeling, check out the links in the description to Discord. I'll put my Twitter in there if you want. Mike, you got to make a Twitter so I can put your Twitter in there. You know the drill. Click the links, like the likes, leave us a rating,
Follow me on MySpace.
give us a comment. That's it for me. That's all I got.
Don't forget to tip your waitress.
Don't forget to tip your waitress. You're right. That's always a good idea.
Always brush your teeth at night.
Or you'll regret it.
uh, any other good facts?
uh, and I don't know.
Uh,
Uh,
oh yeah. Also, tell everyone in your family. Tell your doctor, dentist.
In your family, your doctor and your dentist.
No, like tell your doctor, tell your family.
Oh, tell everybody. Tell everyone you love them and you miss them.
Tell that girl that's doing your toes at the manicure place. I think esthetician. I think it might be. I don't know.
It's like a skin person.
Well, tell your esthetician. Tell your tattoo artist. Tell your guy at Jiffy Lube doing your oil change.
What do I tell him?
To watch A for anime. We got things for everyone.
It's just anime.
And cars.
What?
And toys. And Mexican restaurants. And
see ya.
Alcohol. Bye.